Hello, hello. This is Barda from Roosters Peacock. I'm down here at Two Broke Girls at 1610 South State Street in Jerseyville. I will tell you what all's going on here in just a little bit. I decided that I'm going to go ahead and do an impromptu. Since I'm going to be reading, sitting here I'm doing $10 reading, 3-card draw all day today. So I thought, you know what, I have some time. So let's go ahead and do a coffee time tarot from Friday until Sunday, okay? All the information's on the description box, and I'm going to get right on into it. Like I said, if you guys are out in the local Jerseyville, Illinois area, you guys, 1610 South State Street, Jerseyville, Illinois, Two Broke Girls. I'm down here. I'm giving $10 readings, 3-card draw, or I'm doing $20 readings, which is extended. They have tons and tons of giveaways. They have tons and tons of stuff that is less than half price. All right, so I decided why not. Let's go ahead and do it since I got to be reading all day. You guys can have your own personal reading face-to-face. If you want to, head on down here. Okay, Two Broke Girls. All right, I thought, you know what, I'd already done a coffee time tarot for the week, but I thought, you know what, why not? Since I got to be here all day. I'm here till right before 8 o'clock. Two Broke Girls in Jerseyville takes and closes at 8. Okay, this is being done live on Roosters Peacock. Coffee time tarot, people. It's being done live on Roosters Peacock, which I got to share those links real quick. So that'll give you time. Go ahead and get on over there to, if you want to join in on the conversation. I'm going to go ahead and go through the basic cards like I normally do. And then if I pick up on any information for anybody, then I'll say right then and there, I'm picking up on you right now. You'll know who you are. At the end, if I have time, I will go ahead and I will answer a few questions. If you guys are in the local area, move your booties down here. Come see me. Like I said, I'm reading all day. They've got a huge sale going on. They've always got sales going on, but this one is crazy. All right, so what I'm going to do right now while you guys are catching up, go to Roosters Peacock. That's where the live is. If you want to sit there and talk to me, let me get her up here real quick. So while I'm sharing these links real quick before I get going, go ahead and say hi when you come on. Hi, Miss Melanie. Thank you. Hi, Miss Susu. All right, let me get this shared real quick. If you guys are new to Roosters Peacock or Coffee Time Tarot, make sure you like it, not just follow it, because it will not update you. All right, there's one. I got to share one more link. Like I said, this was just some extra time I had, and I thought, why not? Okay, that would be that one. One more share. You guys are welcome to share this as well. And like I said, if you are in the local Jerseyville, Illinois area, you guys are welcome to come on down to Two Broke Girls because that's where I'm going to be live. All right? It's person-to-person readings. And they've got a few, like 2 or 3 gift bags left. That's it. They're gone. And then we're doing a huge drawing at 7 o'clock. Okay, so it's going to be, it's been a busy, busy day down here at Two Broke Girls. But I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do something fun. It's been fun all day, but I need a, change of scenery here. Did that even work? It's okay. I'll share it here pretty soon. Let's get where I can see. Okay, I can see everybody. I'm going to be looking down here because that's where my computer is. I just did a real quick setup. Okay, so I'm going to get right on into the cards. I won't be answering any questions until the very end. If it starts getting busy and stuff, if you're in store here, chances are I'm going to pick up on you, okay? I don't know about you guys. I'm having difficulty moving after yesterday. I've already wanted to go underneath the Christmas trees. Hey, check this out. I completely, totally stole this from Melissa. She makes these. Hopefully I can get it out the door. I'm not sure yet. She makes a bunch of wreaths and stuff. All right. Take it. I'll show you the cards here in just a second. And this is going from today until Sunday. And I hear for 2 of you, it's going to go apply to Monday. Take it. I'm going to start off with the Moonology deck. I did finally find my Moonology. Finally. It took me forever. And then I will take and follow it up with some tarot cards. Yep, I will take one more. Okay, let me tell you the zodiac signs that I am seeing in here. It's going to apply. Each person should be able to take pieces and parts, every zodiac sign. But it's really going to hit home with quite a few of these zodiac signs right here. We have Leo. I'm seeing Leo, I'm seeing Scorpio, I'm seeing Gemini, and I'm seeing Virgo. Okay? It's going to hit home with every zodiac sign. You guys can pull out pieces and parts and leave the rest. One more. And Aries. And for a lot of you, this is going to be taking place in Aries season. Okay? but it also applies to Aries. Hello, Miss Anna. Hey, Miss Anna. I'm down here at Two Broke Girls live today. It's $10 readings for 3 card draw, and it is, if you want it extended, it's 20 bucks just today. All right, so the first card we have here is confidence is the key to success. I heard the key to success, but it says confidence is your key to success. All right, then we have your commitment is being tested. And then we have adjustments are required. We have work through your fears. This will be affecting most people during Scorpio season, which we're getting ready to get out of Scorpio season here. It's time to release negativity. And you are good enough, okay? Those are the base cards. And the last one, why are all these cards sitting right here? What are they leading up to? Because there's a fiery climax. And the choice is it going to be the good kind of fiery climax, or is it going to be, again, here we go, cup half full or cup half empty? All right, so some of you are getting, this weekend, you're going to have your climax. Is it going to be, I'm seeing in black and white, or am I going to see in new colors? Okay, are you going to take and do it passively, or are you going to explode? Whatever the situation is, okay? Whatever your climax is, as far as your choice, this is a choice. It's a choice on how you react and no longer reacting the way you used to react. That's instantly what I got. All right, this is the Destiny deck. And this Destiny deck is actually, they no longer sell them. I mean, you can buy them. They're like $200 or $300, I think. I love this deck. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start with confidence is your key to success. And for anybody who's new on here, make sure you not just follow Roosters Peacock. And then when it comes time for me to answer questions, I'll do it towards the end. I can't see anybody's stuff right now. All right, I'm going to get the basic general messages out for every zodiac sign first. If there is messages along the way, I will pull them. Okay. Now, confidence is your key to success. That is the base card here. What possibly is surrounding this? We got the 3 of spades and we got the 2 of hearts. Okay, the spades to me is kind of like the swords. It cuts to the chase, right? Sometimes it's endings, and endings bring brand new beginnings, right? It's just on how you look at it. Right now, for some of you with the number 3 right there, with the 3 of spades, it's a card of sudden resolution, swift decision, okay? Remember when I said the fiery climax? This is going to be, how are you going to handle it? You're going to do it swift, and you're going to do it quick, and it has to do with the decision. Some of you have already made this decision on whatever aspect of life it is, but every zodiac sign has within, since the end, about the mid part of October, have had what I call their aha moment, okay? Some of you are now making that decision and you're moving forward, not just moving forward with the action in your mind, because a lot of you have already got this in motion in your mind, but you haven't actually taken and putting it into the physical world. You are getting ready to put that into the physical world if you have not. Some of you, I'm seeing a hand over the mouth. If you've not spoke your truth, you will be speaking your truth soon. And you're going, but here's the thing. Here is, right here, fiery climax. How are you going to be speaking your truth? Are you going to do it with a compassionate heart, or are you going to explode? That's what we got right here. Fiery climax approaches. You are in control, and you have the choice of how your fiery climax is. Is it going to be black, white? Is it going to be negative, positive? You choose, right? This is no longer the suggestion from the last Coffee Time Tarot. The whole theme is not seeing it through a lens that is clouded. You're now taking, for some of you, you're taking off those rose-colored glasses. You're no longer seeing it through an illusion. You're actually seeing it for what it is. Some of you, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. Well, in the end, it's a good thing for you, period, because you're seeing it for what it is. And I'm not saying it's something bad in your life. If it's something, people, places, or things that need to be cut out of your life, you're going to do that. If it is actually seeing people for being perfectly imperfect the way they are, you know, instead of seeing them through the lenses of rose-colored glasses, you're going to be doing that as well. All right, I know that by the 2 of hearts right here. Some of you are about to speak your truth. I'm hearing this over and over, all right? It's just how you speak your truth with the firing climax. Are you going to do it by fear of emotions, which the first one is to be agitated, egotistical, angry? Or are you going to go ahead and take the other road, something new? Go ahead and take that. I'm seeing the Fool in my card, Fool card in my head, which is the 0, brand new beginning. This is a brand new way of being, a brand new way of reacting, okay? So you have a choice here. And the thing with it is when this does come, You know what? When you're confident, it's time to be confident and be confident in yourself. It's no longer sitting there letting fear hold you back. All right? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. And this message for right there with the 3 of spades right there, that is for the people who have been deeply sitting here thinking things out before they're reacting. All right. This could also be about the logical, actually thinking with their emotion or feeling with their emotions, not just thinking logically. And for the emotional, and I you know what? I'm Scorpio. Emotions are it. But here we go. There's got to be a balance. This is about doing it, balancing it. So if you're more logical, you're actually starting to, you're feeling all these feelings and you're like, oh, no, no, I got to think this out. I got to see X, Y, Z. No. This is balance, actually bringing emotion into it as well. For those of you who are emotional, and that would especially apply to a lot of water signs. I'm fire signs. I heard fire signs like fiery because you're feeling really fiery because that's how you react. Okay, so this one right here, it's getting balance, and it's taking and presenting what you've been thinking in for months, could be even longer. You've been sitting here thinking this over, whatever this is. It is about a decision, a way forward. That's what it is. It's about reacting in a different way. And when it happens, when you decide, to either take that hand down and speak your truth, or this presents itself to you, you're going to be able to do this with confidence. Maybe it's somebody who, this is only going to go out to one. If it is somebody who's sitting here kind of cutting you down as far as your pride goes, because it's Leo, pride, lion, strength, okay? You're going to be pulling that strength out. You're going to see it instead of just reacting. Like you're going to actually sit here and think about it. Okay, this is seeing stuff completely different than what you did before. This is not some sudden change. This is not some epiphany. This is something that's been rolling around in your head for months, some of you for 1.3 years. Whatever that means to you, okay? All right, I'm going to put this one over here for a second because we're going to look into more about the 3 of spades, a card of sudden resolution and swift decision. It is your aha moment for some of you. That lightning rod I saw in my head. It is your aha moment. The end result, if you do not handle it like you did the past and you get past your fear and use that confidence, the end result is victory. Victory is yours, all right? You'll have a reason to celebrate. If it has to do with a job, it's just taking the confidence and actually moving forward and, presenting, showing the real you, not the one that, is bound by fear. If it has to do with a relationship, it's actually speaking your truth and really showing who you are. If this has to do with family and friends, same thing. Do you need to speak your truth? For some reason, I keep hearing that. Speak your truth. You need to do it, and you need to do it in a different way. Some of you, there's just been no speaking. Others of you, it's been blah, everything that comes out and it don't make no sense. Okay? You haven't been able to get it across. You're going to be able to do it. This fiery climax approaches. Okay? This is definitely, for some of you, it's going to be on Monday. Yep. Others of you, it's going to be on Saturday. Some of you have already been feeling this. That's why you've been kind of feeling off kilter lately, because sometimes I just have to say it was suppressed into the subconscious, but now it's conscious, and now it's kind of even making you feel kind of like, oh, I don't want to say guilt. It's more like not necessarily gullible. It's bringing up fear. That's what it's bringing up. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to get some tarot cards for 3 of spades. Hey, what we got going on here? That's okay. Why am I supposed to switch? All right. Well, I'm supposed to go to the side cards, probably because this is more psychological. It's kind of like actually dealing with it. Yeah, around the moon. Around the moon. Do not present yourself with this hard exterior, because some of you, the old reaction is to either, and I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean here at all. It's fear can bring out different emotions. Some, it's instantly anger. Others, it's, and I'm not being mean here, it's my way or the highway. But that's not even really what you've got going on in your head. But that's how it presents itself. Okay. So it's going to be around the moon. So with and it could represent Cancer as well. But this one right here, I believe you're going to be illuminating around the moon your truth. Yep. Now, how you illuminate your truth depends on your decision on how you're going to do this. Aw, that died, but that's okay. I'll try to keep up with you guys on here. Shut it all off, didn't it? Oh, well. What was that about? Fortunate. Okay, sometimes when stuff's happening, let me see something. Like I said, this is just a kickback time here. Sometimes, like, I'll have technical difficulties and all kinds of stuff. And that's kind of what I got going on. Nothing new. But sometimes, when stuff happens, I need to pay attention because I'm not always getting exactly what's going on or the messages that are coming out. I got that message. Okay, this one here, I'm not even sure how it happened. I had my computer plugged in. And granted, I am well known for forgetting to do stuff, but it was plugged in. The message is, I heard before the lights are out. And I don't mean the lights proverbial, unless you decide to take your fiery self and get up in somebody's face. Then it might be lights out. It depends on you. But what this means is, to me, instantly when I heard that, come on now. Yep, even the computer's acting weird. When I instantly heard that, this could either make or break a situation. But you must speak your truth. You have to speak your truth. Once you speak your truth, then, I mean, it's going to change everything. But it's how you present that truth to other people is what it is. Give me just a second here. It's warm in here. All right, let's see here. When you guys come on, you can say hi. Like I said, we're down here at Two Broke Girls in Jerseyville, Illinois. And I had some time in between doing the general I'm doing $10 3-card draws. There we go. I can see everybody now. Okay. Fix this. It's okay. Anybody who's been on here all the time with me, I am always messing stuff up. But anyway, instantly when that went out, before time runs out is the message for some of you as well. Before time runs out, because whatever this is, you know what? For some of you, I'm hearing loves. For some of you, it has to do with business partnership, has to do with money coming in. Others of you, it has to do with personal possessions. I'm actually hearing land as well for some. Some of you are putting off a trip, and this is where you're going to get your aha moment. If it's supposed to be one of those, let's go do it, go do it. Okay. Okay, do you remember when I just said, some of you, it might be when you're on a trip. Okay, you're kind of getting out of your element. You're not going to be able to get your truth. You're not going to be able to speak your truth or be able to show the true world, the true you, and really start, for some of you, this is about getting in touch, period, with yourself. When I said possibly about a trip, and it could be like one of those spontaneous trips, a real fast one, the message is you might get this aha moment from a completely total stranger. You might get this idea, or they might be able to, it's like almost some are going to show you a different perspective on how to see something. Glass half full, glass half empty, right? It's like a total mindset change in how you react. The end result is fortunate, very fortunate. Do you see how he's sitting here and he's going up the steps and he is almost to the top right there? Do you see that? Do you see the treasure chest right there? All right, just because you felt like giving up this last weekend is what I'm hearing for some. There's no need to do that. I want to point something else too. You may have been feeling, do you see how they've got the lantern right there? They've been feeling like the hermit, closed off, wanting to go within solitude. Okay, for the message for some of you is you are not going to get anywhere keeping your truth to yourself, and you're not going to go anywhere emotionally. You've got to get your butt out. Get out of the house. Get out of the house. Go do something. You've been putting it off. You've been, if there's too many people out here. If you look down my profile, you'll see it says, look, people. Okay, everybody feels like that once in a while. Get up and get moving. You're going to find this connection as far as, and I'm not saying you're going to hook up with somebody. If you do not blame it on me, because for some of you, be careful this weekend. All right. Okay, so we've got written in the stars. We've got stranger. And we got the scales. Okay, balance is coming back in, but it's going to take effort on your part. Whether it's the person who's got their hand over their mouth, not speaking their truth, but that's what's causing anxiety and because it's fear. Nobody wants to admit they're scared of something. This is fear. It's fear-based. And for others of you, it's actually this quick, fast trip that you make, or it's going to seem like maybe it's one of those where you go and you're just like, oh my God, I wish it lasted longer. But it's not a real long trip. Okay. Some of you, it's going to be around the moon. The message is you are forewarned of a test or trial. You need to stop. This is not a jump into the water. This is kind of dip your toe into the water. Pay attention to what's going on. It's pay attention to what's going on, because some of you, it's for warrant of a test or trial. It's just a test or trial. Are you going to blow up, or are you going to go with the flow? It's about dealing with it in a different situation. Some of you, I heard something about somebody's work. We'll see what pops up out of there. Okay, the information is, I just got a message, and like I said, I am live here at Two Broke Girls in Jerseyville, so I could be picking up on somebody around me. This has to do with the work situation, and it almost like there's some backstabbing going on. And it's been a tower moment. Matter of fact, it's almost like wondering if your job is on the, it could be actually on, I'm seeing back and forth, teetering. All right, the answer is no more tower. Okay, this decision, this reacting to the situation in a different reaction instead of blowing up, for this person, I feel you blow up first. If you deal with it with the fiery climax, if you deal with this, you can be passionate about it. But your message is to react in a different way that you normally do. You cannot punch people in the face this time. That's what I got. I don't know who this is for. No tower, okay? If you react in a different way, okay? Yep, feels right. Not sure who that was for, but... Okay, I'm going to be putting that one away. It's getting warm up in here. Hi, Miss Anna. Tennessee, that's beautiful down there. I love Tennessee. Any of you new people, this is being done live on Roosters Peacock. Make sure you like it, not just follow it. You follow it, it may not notify you. You got to like it. Coffee Time Tarot people, the conversation is being done live on Roosters Peacock on Facebook. Okay, let's go to the other card that went along with confidence. It's your key to success. The key is Leo, and I see the strength card in my head, which represents Leo as well. We've got the Two of Hearts. For some of you, this has to do with family, friends, or lovers, okay? It says love letter or a bit of good news. This could be a greater significance than it seems. For some of you, I just instantly heard, I don't know who it is on here, but love, I'm going to read this again. Love letter or bit of good news. This could be of greater significance than it seems. Have you ever liked somebody and never told them how you felt? But you might around about, I don't know. Maybe you have a pillow in your hand. Oh, I love this pillow. But you've got the person right next to you, and you're really, it's just, that's the speaking the truth. You're half speaking the truth. You're closer. Okay, well, I do believe the hand's going to come off the mouth. All right? If you are on the receiving end of this, don't bypass it as chance. It is what it is, and they mean what they say. They just haven't they've got to get over that hurdle of fear. It also says it marks an opportunity to enrich your life through friendship, family, friends, lovers, right? So this is a deepening of a connection once you take your hand down from your mouth and speak your truth. Because it's fear-based. It is fear-based. And if it has to do with the relationship, it doesn't matter if it's family, friends, or lovers. Okay, everybody with family, friends, lovers, any of those, if you've had a bad taste in your mouth from stuff that's happened, whether it went between friends, family, lovers, then this situation, that is why you're feeling like this, okay? It's time for you to take that hand down, speak your truth, but do it in a compassionate way. All right, let's do some tarot cards, y'all. Yeah, that feels right. I see the other deck, though. Where is my deck? My deck. Yeah, this message is going to go out to one person on here, and it has to do with the Two of Hearts. Maybe right now you're feeling like you might have been feeling like you're left out in the cold, like you're not number one on the totem pole as far as between you and this person. This is some kind of love spectrum, family, friends, lovers. I almost feel this is lovers, but it could also apply to, and the other one is about family, okay? I feel like you've been left out in the cold. Some of you had to do with an inheritance that has to do with family. The other one, it has to do with love. Yep. We've got the reversed Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is overflowing with love. I mean, this is one of the best. Between this and these are the top dogs as far as when it comes to love, besides the Lover's card, right? See, it's reversed. This message is going to go out to somebody who feels that it has to do with a situation because they're seeing it through a different lens, but it's not the actual lens. You know, it's not actually what's going on. And it could be leading up to a fiery climax, but I think this is more of a misunderstanding, or you're seeing it through a perception that is not quite correct. Okay? I'm trying to figure out how to say this one here. It is not a lack of love. It's the way in somebody's seeing it. And it's caused some clashes. That's what I get. It's caused fiery climaxes. Okay, so with that being said, that is reactions from the past. Maybe it's creeped up into the relationship you have now. Family, friends, or lovers. Some of you, there's a message, there's an offering that wants to be done here, right? There's a message coming in. I think these little bits of messages have been coming in, right? Oh, here it comes. What did I say? 8 of Wands. This is where the fear is coming in. I don't know who this is going out to. This is where the fear is coming in. I'm picking up on somebody who is currently watching this right now. Page of Cups. Thought about offering it. Just brand new beginning. I don't have much, but I'm going to offer myself, right? Once you do, what's scaring you? 8 of Wands. Once you start this, there's no stopping it. There's no going back. That's what scares you. It's the unknown, not knowing what's going to actually happen. But this is not the past. This is not totally different situation. Okay? So once this starts, it's going to go fast. What is this about? This is an offering. This could be an offer of hi. If you guys are around Jerseyville, you can come down here and see me. I'm here till right before 8. Two Broke Girls, 1610 South State Street in Jerseyville. Doing a bunch of giveaways at 7. It's going to be fun. It's been fun all day. I'm tired by the time it's done. Anyway, we've got the Knight of Cups right here. That is an offering of some kind. That is an offering of a partnership. It could be an engagement. It could be a partnering up in business, but these are cups. So there is love involved in this. Yep. What? This will be around the moon. I am not going to get into details any more than what I see on that moon because we have the moon twice here. This will be happening around the moon. Okay? It's time for you to take your hand off your mouth and speak your truth. But do it with love. Do it with compassion. And don't do it because of fear. Because, sometimes when people are afraid, think of the fight or flight. Yeah, I know, comparing this to love, but whatever. If the fight or flight response, when people are sitting there and something scares you, what do you want to do? Run. Okay. This is responding in a different way. All right? Speaking your truth. And actually, it's kind of like going into the doctor's office and you're getting ready to have a shot. And it's more of the thought process in your head that's actually worse than the actual shot. That's what we got going on here for that situation right there. That is going to be hitting home with Leos a lot. Okay? It's going to hit home with other zodiac signs, but Leos especially. Next card. Your commitment is being tested. What is that about? Okay. Yep, that's all it is. It's just a test. Okay, you're going to have a choice here pretty soon. Okay. Your commitment is being tested. Whether this has to do, you're going to apply this in your life, how it applies to you. Whether it has to do with what I call a romantical coupling, or if it has to do with a business partnership, or how you have your money. This involves the cups. I'm still seeing cups in my head, okay? I'm still seeing the cups in my head. So this has to do with not just who you love, but how you love, okay? And it is surrounded around your coins. A new start, all right? Excuse me. This is about starting a new start. All right, so you've got a new start going here. Maybe you tried something new to go ahead and, hi, Miss Misty. Maybe you've tried something to where you wanted to get that money rolling in. You had an idea, or maybe you're working a second job and ended up that maybe it was taxes or something that took away from it. Or you started a new business endeavor and it seemed like it was going to take off really fast, and then bam, it piddled out, and then you're sitting here going, oh my God. Okay, you are being tested. Because you know what? You're already on the path. That decision, this has to do with the decision as well. The decision's already been made. Now it's in your hands. Because universally, stuff, you're going to be shown the way. It's in your hands. Are you sitting there? Is there stuff that you can be doing? I'm hearing business especially. I'm seeing the Lover's card in here as well. Yep. Glass half full, glass half empty. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you're lacking right now. Something fast and swift came in. And also it's a message with the Knight of Swords that it is time to move quickly on what you know you're supposed to be doing that you're not doing to increase those coins. Why? Because, you know what? I'm going to jump down to the last one right here. We've got the Ace of Swords, which is reversed. You don't want that reversed. You want it upright. Okay? With it being reversed, It's not taken off. It's like it felt like it fizzled out. It's been nothing but a struggle. Okay, is there something you can be doing? Are you just sitting there? Are you lost in thought? Are you lost in the emotion? Feel it, let it go. Move on. You want that money? You're going to have to chase it, because whatever seeds you planted, this is going to go out to the message to somebody. It's going to hit 3 of you last March, and March sounds right. It's going to be different dates. For one of you, it's going to be the 2nd. For the other one, it's going to be the 18th, and the other one, it's going to be the 27th. You planted seeds back this last year in March for a new idea. You took off in it in a real big direction, and you were going fast at it. You were chasing not just your happiness, but your money as well. It's a great idea, but just because it did not take and produce what you wanted right then and there, well, actually, nope. For some of you, it actually took off pretty good for a second, and then it kind of almost feels, it's like watching a firecracker that's a dud. And you're like, shh, here we go again. False start. No, this is not a false start. It's just going to take you putting more work into it. That's exactly what I get. Okay, then we have the Lovers card. This represents lovers. This is not going to have to do with family. This is not going to have to do with, well, when you're friends with lovers, but you get the gist. Or it represents Gemini. What do we got here? This is about a partnership of some kind, right? So there's goals in mind for not just yourself, but this partnership. It's about working together equally with somebody else to reach the end goal. Because actually, that's what I'm seeing is a partnership. Yep. We've got a struggle card here. We've got the 7 of Wands. It's been a struggle, and it seems like it's been nothing but a struggle. And it could have been within the partnership too, but here's the thing. Is the glass half full? Is the glass half empty? Are you seeing it for all it really truly is? Right? Because sometimes we get in a mode like, screw it all. Okay. Different mindset. Do you see how this person is sitting here and they're on top? They're standing the ground. All right? They're standing the ground. They are not beaten. They might be a little bit battered, but they've got to start again. It's time for you to take and switch your Ace of Swords. Hi, baby. What are you doing? No? You're like, whatever. We've got the Ace of Swords reversed, okay? This is a brand new beginning. And even though, to me, with it being reversed, this has been stalled out. This is something that just all of a sudden, I get it's a mindset. Yes, there is probably stuff on the outside that's actually been happening that just kept building up. What I'm seeing is like bricks falling on top of each other and building and building and building until there's a wall. It's one thing after another. But you're not moving. You're not doing anything about it. You are the only one that can get yourself out of this. And even though it's still going to be a rough start, and it's showing me partnership, business, it's with somebody you love. All right? Family, friends. It's showing me the Lovers card, so let's take the family part out of it. Okay? We're not going to do the family part. So it's friends or it's lovers, okay? There's some kind of partnership. Together, 2 people are stronger together most of the time, as long as they can see eye to eye on stuff. Not one person's always the right way to do it. We're always going to have differences at one point as far as, when you're in some kind of partnership. But it's kind of meeting in the middle. Seeing their side. Not see my side, this is the way it is. No, I see my side. Yeah, see the hand? Okay, so it's about compromising. It's no longer just seeing, okay, well, it is yes or it's no, or it's black and it's white. It's now seeing in color. It's actually just kind of expanding your brain, just some, to where you can open up to where you put your Ace of Swords. It's still going to be a rough start, but it's going to take off. Let's see what the end of the results of that one is. Security. End result is security. Yep. Grounded, successful, wealthy. Now, I do understand with the King of Pentacles, it can represent a man who shows this side of himself, but this could be man or woman. Stability. It's stability. All right. How are you going to handle your how are you going to handle your fiery climax when this comes? When you've already made the decision, when you speak your truth on it, or it's time for you to step up and say, okay, this is what I want. This is, for a lot of you, this is about speaking your truth. That's what it's about. But it's also about doing it compassionately and taking ego completely off the board. Okay. Not one person. And it's about partnership, where it's not about one person is my way or the highway, or the other one's going my way or the highway. See, that's the glass half empty, glass half full. Okay, it's time to compromise. And because this partnership, whatever I'm seeing right here with this partnership, It's stable. It is stable, and it's going to bring those coins. And it may be a rough start, and it's been a rough start. End result is money. Money, it's the sky's the limits on this. If you can when this happens, this is a moon. This is around the moon. When this happens around the moon, it's how you react on how the end result's going to go. This is not about you making a decision at this point. This is about you taking and responding in a different way. And you'll be amazed at how quickly it changes a whole situation. All right. Hope that made sense to some. It felt right. It does feel right. Hi, Miss Karen. I'm going to go ahead and get through the general read. And Scotland, that is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get through the general read right here, where I just do the basics. If I pick up on people as I'm reading, I will tell you, you know what? Hey, I feel you, I'm vibing you, and I'm going to give this message to somebody. At the end, then I'll close it up, and then at the end, I'll be like, hey, okay, because this is kind of a kickback day for me. I'll be like, yeah, okay, go ahead and give me one question, one general question. Okay, that'll be towards the end, and I will open it up and tell you guys all about it. This is kind of just a kickback when it's literally grab your coffee, chill, put your slippers on, kick back. I mean, everybody's, if you watch any of the other Coffee Time Tarot, we're just like a big, huge family on here. We just kind of just kick back and do our thing. All right, here we go. Let's see. So I'm going to take this one off the board. Okay. What do you want for Christmas? I know what I want for Christmas. She's asking me what I want for Christmas.
I was talking to the kids, but what do you want for Christmas, Barda?
I want that air purifier. You asked. I'm down here at Two Broke Girls. I've got my reading room here, and we're having a big old huge like sale down here and giveaways. And she's out here asking relatives what they want for Christmas. I figured I'd just get in on it. Why not? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put your commitment is being tested. Hi, Miss Monica. Okay, I'm going to put this one away. You guys are welcome to rewind it. I do believe I put the rewind on for you. Okay, this is just going to be general for those two cards. For those two that I just read, those different situations. The next ones are, what did I tell you? Remember the Ace of Swords? That was reversed, right? It's not even a rough start. It's just like it's stalled out. Now, I know there's many meanings to it, but I'm doing this intuitively. And when it's reversed like that, it's just like, okay, it may be rough. I'm going. And then it's like, stop. That's exactly what happened here. But I think it's stopped with you. Do you remember when I said here, it's a different change of mindset? Some of it has to be adjusting. And, some of it's compromise between other people. Whatever it is for you, adjustments are required. Okay, it's approaching it a different way. There is a fiery climax coming as far as, is it going to explode? Are you going to explode with anger? Are you going to explode with ego? Or are you going to, whatever the situation is, are you going to do it with compassion? Miss Monica, we got a creeper. Can you check him? I know it. I can see him. Jeepers, creep. Oh, you are selected to get accurate private reading. Send me a friend's request. Christy, send me a friend's request. I'll give you a reading. All right. Don't waste my time and don't waste everybody else's time. Get off my page. Now. Just a second, you guys. Oh, somebody got angry. It's okay. No need to get angry. Compassion, the fiery climax. Don't get angry. You need to do this with a different reaction instead of angry faces. I just don't have any tolerance for that. I mean, stay off people's pages. This is about just, this is kickback time, and people like to get answers, and it's a general read. It's not here for everybody, to come on here and cause problems. Okay, let's see. Make sure I got rid of them. Or anybody else? Did you find them? Okay, here we go. Back into it. Thank you, Miss Misty. Okay, so adjustments are required, correct? All right. Let's go ahead and use the Destiny cards. This is definitely going to hit home with somebody who is the Queen of Hearts. Somebody who is the Queen of Spades. I will give you those descriptions of those people. And it's also about a situation. And I guarantee it's about love. I'll take one more. Four of Diamonds. It's also about your money. Okay, so let's look at the two people that adjustments are required. It's kind of like you want the situation to change. You're going to have to adjust. You're going to have to adjust the way you react. You're going to have to make some tweaks. Maybe you have to change some plans a little bit. It's seeing stuff in a different way instead of feeling completely bogged down in life completely. That's what I'm feeling right here. Whatever this is it's like standing in quicksand. You know, you feel like you're sinking, but you're not doing anything about it. Oh, yeah, this is how stuff's been. It's about a feeling. That's the way you're feeling. Okay? So it's coming out of this and it's reacting a different way. And it's kind of like if it has to do with love, it has to do with friendship, it has to do with business, however it applies to you. If there's a problem there or something that's not even really a problem, it's about speaking your truth, then it's about, okay, imagine you're in quicksand. So you find instead of just sitting here just letting yourself sink and not speaking what you need to speak in a kind, compassionate way, you look around. You don't sit here and struggle against what you're for. Okay, that's it. For some of you, if this has to do with any kind of love situation, it's not struggling against those feelings. Okay, it's not struggling against those feelings, because what happens in quicksand, if you're struggling against the quicksand, you're going to go quicker down, right? This is about looking around and thinking stuff through and rationalizing emotions with logic, and you're sitting here applying both. So you can see it with not just glasses half full, glasses half empty. You are finding a way through it, and you're seeing life in color. It is now finding your way out of there, and you're finding solutions where normally you might have just sat there, or you might have blown up in anger because it was hiding fear, correct? This is about going ahead and, facing up, going ahead and doing what you need to do, finding solutions. Hello. Okay, so this is about the personality. About adjustments are required. This is going to give you kind of a male or female. Okay, it does show females here, but it's male or female. This one right here is going to describe, this is definitely going to hit home with the female. And this is the personality. She acts through instincts. And it's the Queen of Hearts, which would be the Queen of Cups. She could be on the lighter hair spectrum. She could have salt and pepper hair. Okay, you could have just this personality. Whoever you are, you have more of an older soul personality. Like, you have free-spirited, but logic, okay? But there's overpouring of love. Okay, she acts through instinct and offers unquestioning love. She is happy, a born homemaker, the courage to defend her loved ones, and I hear do not mess with her loved ones. A champion of the underdog, but she can be imposed on and gullible, all right? Somebody who, and don't take me wrong here, who wears your feelings on your sleeve, so it's time to balance your logic with your emotions. For whatever this is, you've already made the decision. Do you need to speak your truth? Is this something about reacting instead of blowing up? Because, it's time to do it with balance. The next person this is going to be directed towards, where adjustments are required in thinking, is what I hear for this one. In thinking. Big time. This is a woman of hidden depth. We've got the Queen of Spades. With intuitive, she can be a mentor who must be approached with sincerity. She will be a loyal friend or a ruthless enemy. This woman is often alone or a widow. It could be any of those above, okay? Those are just the personality descriptions. Surrounding around love, why is the reason adjustments are required and how you're going to react to this fiery climax? Is it going to be a happy one, or is it going to be a past pattern one? This has to do with love. Why? It's getting down to the root. It's time for you to face it. Disappointment in love. This was an error in judgment and warns of self-delusion. The path ahead may contain pitfalls. You must show determination and courage. The lion, right? Leo the lion. It doesn't necessarily have to be just Leo. It's about showing courage. For some of you, it's just about showing courage. For others, what did I say? Take off those rose-colored glasses. See the person for imperfectly perfect as they are. If they are far, and I've just heard this one, if they are not, and has nothing to do with perfect, if they are complete, total, let me see if we got kids around here. If they are a complete, total, I hear babies, not so nice person, y'all get the gist of it, then make the decision and react the opposite way that you normally would. Because some of you, I see cutting the cord. Others of you, this is about speaking your truth. Yeah. Oh, it's a baby. Oh. Then we have the Four of Diamonds card. This has to do with, and for some of you, I just heard this could be about love as well. Whatever it is, it's about, not just about love, it's about loving what you do. It's about loving life, right? Because this decision and how you're going to react is actually going to change completely how you feel about life and the direction. Oh, I don't have any luck. Luck never finds me. I never get luck. Okay, well, that's put in your head because you're putting it there. So what you give out is what you're going to get, right? Okay, so maybe you started, and maybe it started, like I showed, it went out, it was like a firecracker that fizzled out. Well, here we go. A card of concrete. If you work hard on this and not give up, it is a card of concrete, measurable success with finances and business. This can only be earned by hard work and will lay the foundation for future gain. This is a good card for professional status. Some of you, is it about, as part of this fiery climax, do you need to speak up? So you can step up that ladder? You can get in that position? Do it. This is going to change everything. Others of you, this is about a partnership. Maybe it could be about love. It could be about business. It could be about both blended. Okay. Is there needing to be meeting of minds? Not one person's in charge, not just the other person's in charge. It's not about ego here. It is about working together, and sky's the limit. Some of you, if that's about business partners, the same thing would apply. Okay. However it applies to you. All right. That feels right. I got to get a drink. I'm getting warm. Woo. You guys are welcome to say hi when you come on. Like I said, this is being done live on Roosters Peacock on Facebook. So, Coffee Time Tarot people, you want to get out on the live, make sure you're over at Roosters on Facebook. Okay, this could be applying to the zodiac sign Scorpio, or it's during Scorpio season right now. Work through your fears. Remember, we were just talking about this. How this reaction right here, this is going to change. The reason this card is like, I'm seeing it almost glows every time I look at it. Like, not just the bright color here, it like glows. Why? Because this is going to change everything. And the thing of it is it's all up to you how it changes. That's the thing. It's all you this time. It's you. And it's saying, do not react. I'm going to repeat this before I get to this one. Do not react like you would to past patterns, or for some of you, if relationship, business partnership, relationships, family, you cannot react to this the way it was in the past. For some of you, the way it was in the past, this is going to be different. You're going to have to look at it a different way. Okay? For others of you, this is not the past. You cannot do that. This is big time. This is going to be weighing hard. This is your choice. This is going to, one way or the other, change your life. It's going to elevate you, or you're just going to stay right where you're at. And that's emotionally, logically. It's about getting you out of your own head is what it's about. Okay? But it's a big change. And for some of you, you're like, well, I'm at a crossroad. No, you're not. You're not really at a crossroad. That's not what I'm feeling. You've already made up the decision. It's just because of the way you're feeling of a past pattern that you haven't calmed your mind down. For that person that was sitting there thinking that, yours is going to go past Monday. It's going to be Tuesday. But don't react like the past pattern. Okay, work through your fears. This is the zodiac sign Scorpio. All right? It's also Scorpio season. I think we're almost in Sagittarius. I'm not an astrologer. I know it says on there, but that's the only choices I had. What? Work through your fears. Whatever this was about around the 11th of November, it was really hitting home with you. Hitting home hard. Matter of fact, it did cause a fear moment, and it probably even brought some kind of climax right then and there, as far as, you know, if whatever it was, you put your guard up. Okay, but you caught yourself. Even though you might have went ahead and did it, you caught yourself. You were well aware when you were in the middle of it. Hey, wait a minute. I can't act like that. That's not how I can be. Okay, so you caught yourself. Think about that. You caught yourself. Another one of you on here, it was around the 15th of November you did this. Work through your fears. Now think back. It was a fear that kicked that in, so a past pattern of behavior, even though you might have done it. You know, you're human. Not everything you do, oh, well, I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes, so I'm going to go ahead and do it again. No, that's not what it's about. This is where you actually caught yourself, whether it was the way you respond to somebody, a situation, or just, just in general. I woke up, I wake up one day and I'm having a bad day. Oh, my whole life is just terrible. Okay, it's how you react. It is a past pattern, right? But during those times, around that time, is when you're catching yourself. And you're like, oh, wait a minute. You know what? I can't keep doing this. I can't. I really wish I saw stuff the way I used to. Glass half full, glass half empty. Colors. Okay? That's why it's been feeling so uncomfortable for some. Some of you are farther ahead of others. Some of you have not quite reached there yet. That is why it's been feeling uncomfortable. Been feeling drained? Yep. Well, on top of the time change and everything, but you guys get the gist of it. It's because it takes a lot you're literally kind of reprogramming your brain not to respond like you did in the past. This is huge. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is huge. What's coming right here, and this is universal. This is for every sign. Every sign. I told you guys you're going to be tested. I told you you're going to be tested this year, and I guarantee it's not done. But how are you going to see it? How are you going to go through it? Are you going to sit here and see the negative and everything? Or are you going to start seeing some of the positive? Appreciate the people that are right in front of you, right? You're missing stuff if you're all up in your head, and I'm not being terrible here, but sometimes we get to feeling sorry for ourselves. It's time to get out of that. All right? Work through your fears. That is, okay, so something, you're scared of something. You're scared of speaking the truth on something. So you might start a fight. That's fear. Okay, that's an example. There's so many different examples. You guys get the gist of it. Oh, next card right here. I'll pull cards on both of this because these cards blend together. Okay, we got 2 zodiac signs, Scorpio or during Scorpio season. Okay, work through your fears. It's time to release negativity. It'll be around the moon. You'll feel this. That's what I get. Work through your fears. Well, I'm working through my fears. Okay, but it's time to release negativity. That's how you're going to take and work through your fears. And for some of you, my favorite saying is chuck it in the F it bucket. Okay? Some things you're just going to get the courage, just do it. I don't mean just, hey, there's a convenience store. Let's go. Let's go in there and see what, 5-finger discount. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about speaking your truth. That's what this is about. It's working through your fears, not reacting in a past pattern, not putting up a wall, not deflecting by starting arguments or, whatever it is. It's time to release negativity. Okay, let's see what kind of cards we got here. Oh, I don't feel like doing tarot cards on those. We'll do these. Oh, I got another message too. If this has to do with love, this is something that you have never really had before, and it's something new. And actually, if you work through your fears and you release the negativity and you stop looking at through a lens of the past, the end result is abundance. Okay, that just kind of came out of nowhere. Don't let past triggers. It could be simple stuff people say to you. Any more? I get a kick out of these. For some reason, I felt like saying about love, right? Is somebody sitting around wondering what in the world is going on in a love situation. We've got surprise. We've got lovers. Now, Scorpio. They are very secretive, okay? During this time, it doesn't matter if you're a Scorpio or not. It does not matter if you're a Scorpio or not. Why? Because during this time, people are going to be feeling either they're keeping more secrets or they're feeling more secrets are being kept. But the thing of it is it's not being illuminated. You're not seeing it for, you're going by a past feel, a past pattern. So this one right here, yeah, is there a surprise? And it has to do with lovers? Or it's coming from a lover? Yeah, there sure is. And I'm seeing the hidden enemy in my head, okay? But I don't think there's actually, but I don't have it right here. And I don't feel like, I'll show you this one. I don't feel like going to look at it because it says you need to learn your lesson from the past. That you can't compare that past to this here. Is there something that's hidden? Hell yes, there is. Again, this goes back to another Coffee Time Tarot. There's somebody on here that keeps getting back on here and I'm picking up on you. There is some kind of surprise, yes. Oh, big time. But it's not bad. And it may put those spidey senses out to where you might get nosy or whatever. Okay, past patterns. Everybody's human, so start working on it. Okay? The end result here, it's all about abundance, and abundance is coming to you. Okay? This is not showing an end to lovers. Now, if you have a situation where it's going to be ending, then apply it how you will. This has nothing to do with you then. But this one right here is about lovers. There's a surprise coming. Some of you, it's about an epiphany moment where it completely changes, and it's a surprise. It's going to surprise you. And what is this lightning moment? This epiphany, this huge change between these, it's showing lovers. That's going to bring abundance. Is learning the lesson and not reacting in the past pattern. Instead, there's going to be a fiery climax here. It's coming to a head, whatever it is. But if you do it through compassion, abundance is yours. That's what I get. Yeah. Yeah, this is not for you where you've got, Jim, Jane, whoever, going out every other night cheating on you. This is not what this is about. But you do feel something that's off. You feel like something is hidden. Yeah, there's something hidden. But learn your lesson from the past and look around because it's not the same. This is not the same at all. Is there a surprise coming? Hell yes, there is. But it's good. Abundance. It's abundance. What? And security. I felt like drawing that one. I already have that one. Okay. Who all's on here? Because I'm going to go to the last card. And then, let's see. 5:32. Then I'll be getting off for a break. And then we'll be doing the live drawing here. I'll probably I'm going to be putting it on Facebook. You guys want to get on the drawing, you need to come down here, 1610 South State Street in Jerseyville. Live drawing is at 7. There might be some more gift bags left, but I don't know. I've been busy with readings and now here. And they stuck me back in the Christmas room. Hi, Miss Samantha. I got Sammy earlier. I'll tell you what, right now, Miss Samantha, she got lucky and she won the $100 gift certificate from Roosters Peacock. She opened that. I believe it was was it the hour one, Sammy? Sam, did you win the gift certificate from me for $100 or the hour reading? I think you got the $100 one, didn't you? You got the big one. Are you coming down tonight, Sam, at 7? You going to be here for that one in case you get some more goodies? Yep, you got the $100 one. Yeah, between me and Broke Girls gave away a bunch of stuff and gift certificates. I gave away a bunch of them. So, you got time to come. You have time to come down here and get tickets. They're $2 a ticket. And if you guys haven't seen the videos on Roosters Peacock, go down and look at the videos of what's going on here at Two Broke Girls. Okay, there's 2 videos. Okay. See, I'm not ready to go on to the last one. And this is going to be going out to a Virgo person. It's going to go out to more people, but it's really going to hit home for... Okay, I'll just go ahead and that's why. I'm going to go ahead and give this message because I don't need to pull more cards on this. This is a message for a Virgo on here right now. That's talking about your climax approaches And what that means is basically how you're going to react. And I feel withdrawal. I don't feel you're going to explode. I think you're withdrawing. It's kind of like I get in my place. You need to stop that. You are good enough. It's time to come without that shell and stop letting people speed check you, putting you in your place. It's time for that to quit. Yep, see? Closing your eyes to the situation. All right, I'm going to go back. Okay, let's see here. Switch cards, they say. Which one shall I do? All right. This is, let's see here. Where's it at? Okay, I can, oh, I see. I see. So it's a blind man. Yep. Oh, sweet. Okay, this is going to go out to a message. It's either going to go for a Scorpio or it's going, it's Scorpio season. It's really going to hit home. Now, with this deck right here, do you see how big it is? Somehow along the lines, I ended up blending part of the other same deck together. But I decided not to unblend them. Awesome. I'll see you when you get up here then. The message here is, during this time, you need to bring harmony back into the situation. All right? You need to see it from not just one perspective or the other, not seeing in the middle. This is going to cause, you need to bring harmony. You need to bring compromise within the situation. Okay? In between, and some of you, this is about waking up your soul. This is about waking yourself up, no longer being treaded on, stepped on, or if you're the one doing it, you're getting a wake-up call not to be this way. And really looking at this Virgo right here. This can go for any zodiac sign though, okay? This is definitely going to hit home. I want you to see something. Do you see the two cards that are the same? Do you see in the middle? There's another card. These two cards are exactly another one. What? All right. Well, thank you, Miss Susu. Okay, admins, by chance. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, we've got emerge. Okay, and then we've got emerge here, and then we have tsunami. Okay, so this is about somebody taking and waking up. But the thing of it is it's kind of like it's the fiery climax. How are you going to do it? Are you going to explode? Or are you going to be even Steven with it? Okay, this is about waking up after a long time, but you're in the middle of the eye of the storm, right? Or you are the storm. It's saying emerge. Emerge. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it, and you need to do it with the dragonfly spirit. You need to, see how she's just kind of coming out of the water slow? She's not coming out going, roar, eat my dust. No. This is also going to hit home with the word music, is those who connect to music. Harmony. Okay? Harmony. You're doing this with harmony in a different way. You're finding balance, okay? For some of you, this is about waking up. For others of you, this is about you're in the middle of the eye of the storm, and it's how you handle the storm that's going to change your future. Literally. Feels correct to me. And over here, it's also going out and how did you probably react to whatever this was? And this is going to be going out for a lot of you that have those spidey senses. You have this intuition, okay? You may have gone into solitude, going within yourself. The hermit is what I'm seeing. The sage in the side cards. You're going within yourself, and you're kind of just really evaluating stuff. And some of you may be going within yourself and not sure exactly why. You just feel, and you may feel off, like completely off, like what the hell? It's because you're re-emerging. It's rebirth. You are remaking yourself. You are coming back alive after being stale and stagnant for so long. Now, how you come alive depends on you. How are you going to do it? Are you going to come off egotistical? Or are you going to come off compassionate? The suggestion here is coming off compassionate. Because you might not even understand why you're feeling that way, but you're being guided. And it's kind of like your guides have been sitting here trying to give you information and signs, and they have done everything but thrown rocks off your head, and you haven't paid attention. Well, you finally start to see those signs, and you're going to start getting more feelings, and then it changes. You're changing. You are changing and evolving as a person. Everybody's changing and evolving every single day. But this is a big one, and every zodiac sign is doing it. Every single one. Not one person's missed. It just depends. Are you going to be showing, remember, I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about 2020 and all the way through 2022. There's another one on there. I was talking about you're really going to see true colors. Are you going to be that one where they see the true color? Oh, yeah. Yep. That's just backing up what I said. All right. So in a world that doesn't have tons and tons of compassion, I'm not saying you're going to have to be, what is the word? For some reason, I don't know why I'm hearing vain. Okay, but that's not the word I was thinking about. Don't be vain. But that's not what I just heard that for. That's going to go to one person. Don't be vain. I don't know why. You need to show the compassionate side of yourself. That's what makes you more beautiful, not what you put on your face in the morning, not what you wear. It's personality. Okay, so anyway, this one right here, I'll get the word here. Naive. Okay, that's the word. That's the word to go right there. Naive. Not being naive. Okay, so the next one, what was I just talking about here? You need to go with the flow, okay? Life's going to give you ups and downs, but you got to go with the flow. If you go with the flow instead of fighting against the tide, see the volcano reversed? It's no longer exploding every time something happens. It's going with the flow. I'm not saying you have to go along with what everybody says, but you are just going with the flow and to see what happens. All right? And then for some of you, for speaking your truth. That's what it's about. Makes sense to me. All right, that is the end of this Coffee Time Tarot. That ends on Sunday for some of you. It's to Monday for one, and another one for Tuesday. All right, who all's on here? Again, it's saying Virgo, you are good enough. Again. All right, questions. I'll take a couple of them, and then I'm going to get off here and take a break. All right, has anybody got questions? Some will be popping off here. Okay, I'm not sure who this is going to go to since nobody's saying anything. Anybody who knows me, I'll start picking on what I call picking on people. If you don't say anything, I'll just pick somebody. I'm not going to call you out. I'm not going to say who you are. I'm not even going to say if you're male or female. I'm going to tell you a little story here. It won't take very long. I'm going to tell you a little story, and I'm going to give you the result. Because after watching this, it's been something you've been mulling over your mind for quite some time. We've got the Three of Swords, okay? Whatever this is about, and this is some kind of a love situation. We've got the Cups, the Six of Cups, okay? We've also got the higher knowledge card, the Hierophant, or the marriage card. But this is surrounding around love. Okay, this one right here. Three of Swords right here. And as I'm answering some of these, I may have already picked up on you, and I may be answering it right then and there. And I'm not calling out. Okay, so anyway, Three of Swords right here. Whatever it is some kind of painful situation that stemmed from the past where either a third party was involved. However that, somebody sticking the nose where it didn't belong, or it's a situation where it's a loss of three people. It could be a loss of self within a loss of two. Where am I going with this? This is surrounding around either soulmates, or it has to do with children. Okay, it has to do with something that's happened in the past. I'm getting cold chills, so there's spirit. Ooh, yep. See if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. See it? Getting cold chills. Okay, so anyway, however this loss applies to you, it's showing me that there is going to be a charging forward. Because actually I was seeing this in a different way, and then it actually changed. That means I'm seeing from two different perspectives here. Two different situations. It's going to go out to two different people. This one actually came out of nowhere. And this is, like I said, showing me Three of Swords. It's caused great pain, anguish, and loss. It's over loss, okay? And for some of you, it's going to be, and for this one right here, this is just about loss. They're no more. And it could be about three people. It involved three people, but I feel, you know what I see in my head is the Seven of Swords, where there's only two's in the arm, okay? So number 2 is sticking out here. I'm just going to do a quick one here. This one is definitely interesting. Okay. So with the Six of Cups, this has many meanings. This has to do with soulmates, but I'm seeing the children. This is about reflecting on the past. Okay, that's exactly what I'm seeing here. With the Six of Wands, whatever this is about, you decided to charge forward. You decided not to sit there anymore. You're trying to, but I feel like you're putting on a good face in front of other people, even though this is turmoil. Okay, but you're still charging forward in life, and it's almost like you're doing it in that person or person's names. Whatever, it's kind of like a spice for life. It's like moving forward in life. How do I put this? Give me a minute. It's charge. I'm seeing blonde hair. Charging forward, the wreath. Okay, so this is about loss. All right. Yeah, it's charging forward. It's not that you've overcome it and you've had other battles, but this one sticks out, especially this one. It could be an event where, well, I'm seeing two. I'm seeing the number 3, the Swords here. Okay, long result here. Let's just do this one. This is just a quick one. This is a brand new beginning. This is about taking a leap of faith. I actually think for this reading right here, this is about your faith. This is about the higher power. This is about getting your faith back after your faith has been taken. It is time to do that, because if you're wanting to connect with 2. You see the 2 keys? This is higher knowledge. This is gaining more knowledge. But I think this is from the higher above. Okay, so this is about regaining your faith after something tragic has happened. I don't need to understand every single thing. Yep. I'm doing this with love. Now this could represent, it's showing me the King of Cups here, but this is like the most powerful love card of all of the higher of the tarots, besides the major arcana. Okay, I hope that answered something for somebody. You didn't say anything, but I picked up on you. The other way I was reading this is, okay, there was a loss. This has to do with love. This has to do with a partnership of some kind, right? This right here is something that was in the past. This was a deep kindred. It's love. Okay, this could be family. No. Let me, hold up. Give me a second here. You have to understand, I've been reading all day.
I said I have one more hanger that I can hang on. So I'm running out of hangers. I'm trying to get all the new ones
Okay.
out.
This has to do with love. This is not about family. It's not about, you can be friends and still, this is about some interconnection. Okay, this is a love spectrum. Okay, so in the past there was a loss. It was either a betrayal, stabbed in the back, somebody putting their nose where it didn't belong, a third-party situation, however it applies. Who is this person to you? How did it feel? This is, you may have known this person from childhood, or this is more like a soulmate, or you thought it was a soulmate. Okay, what's this about? You decided to charge forward because, okay, I see. You decided to charge forward, right? Even though, for some reason, even though we're sitting here looking at the Six of Cups and there is the Three of Swords, this is a total loss. This is like that person's no longer there. You see the wreath. This is still honoring that person. Still, whatever, this person is part of you. That's what I get. And you're charging forward. What are you charging forward for? To a new beginning. With the Fool, it's about you taking a leap of faith. It is your, what's your climax? How are you going to react? Are you going to? And I'm seeing a hand being taken down. We're speaking your truth. Whatever this is about, okay. This is about taking a leap of faith. And even though it may scare you, what could this represent? This is about a higher belief, getting faith back, or it has to do with marriage. Okay, we've got the King of Cups. This is probably one of the best love cards that you can have. I do believe, because this doesn't necessarily, it does represent the King of Cups, right? But the King of Cups can be male or female here. It is even though you may not feel like you will be able to show compassion and love the way you used to, you will be showing. You're going to be making a step. This is a step. This is about taking a step. What? There's balance. This is balance. Balance is coming back in. You're gaining balance, and you're seeing it from a different perspective. And once you see it from a different perspective, and you take that leap of faith, it's nothing but up. I'm not going to say that all that pain is going to be gone, but it's releasing the burdens that are no longer yours to carry. Okay, I hope. Oof, that was giving me a headache. That was rough. Okay, what do we got here? And I will answer them. I'm getting tired, so if I get to a point that if I say, you know, sometimes I get it. Well, most of the time I get it. If I don't, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm not going to guess on these. Okay, where are we at here? Hi, Miss Janet. Hi, Kizzy. Susu, I don't like answering death questions. I truly don't. Why don't you come up with a different question? Because I think that's overstepping bounds on my side. If it shows up in the cards and I'm meant to show it to you, then I will, but I don't specifically go searching for death cards. Okay, Karen. Oh. I don't hide cards. So, what did I just say? Karen, this is for Karen. Man. Hi, Gara. Karen. Let's see, where'd you go? Okay, Karen Clayton. I don't know what's happened around you. Okay, I know you asked that one specific question. And I just got through saying I don't specifically seek the death card. Okay, I don't. Card you got is the death card or an end. There was destruction around this. And it's showing me that balance is going to be coming back in. And your other one, it was a simple yes or no question, but this is what came out. Okay, this is for you. We've got the moon, or represents Cancer. Okay. And it also means, I'm feeling like, you know, you just asked a question, is it a yes or no? It's about to be illuminated. That's sometimes what the moon is about as well. The answer is yes. Okay. That was for Karen. Kizzy Lavar. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to be, and you guys may not like the way I'm getting ready to do this, but it is what it is. This reading, I'm going to finish these out and stuff, and then I will explain either on this one or the next one how I'm going to be doing it. But the answers are going to be getting shorter because I'll explain it. Because like I said, this is one card draw. I end up usually, I give a lot of myself on here, and I've got it's called equalizing it out is what I got to do. Okay, so let's see here. Kizzy, let's get you a card. Where am I drawn to? Okay, I'll take it. Izzy, your message is you need to stand in your present power. You need to use courage. There's no backing down on this. That's what I heard. Put your plans into action. That way you can avoid decrease in your life. I hope that answered your question. Melanie, 55 or 5s are change, great change. Matter of fact, it's one of those, sometimes you'll have the tower moment come into your life, it'll shake you up, and that's when the 5s come around because it's a change. It's either you go with the flow with it and you can prevent a huge bumpy ride. This is for you. This is for Melanie. I know 5s are great change, but for her, it's time to see it from a different perspective, not glass half full, glass half empty. It's time to see it compromise. That's what I'm hearing. 5s, there is a huge change coming into your life, and if you haven't already had the tower moment come into your life, it's coming soon. And no, I don't need cards I just use cards because people like me to do cards. But that's what I got for you, Miss Melanie. And the 8, not getting much off of that, but if what I'm seeing is, and I know 8s mean different than what I'm getting ready to tell you, but 8s are like this, right? It's just non-end, it's infinity, it just keeps going, okay? Now, I know there's another meaning, but for Melanie, what this means is it's not going through past patterns, it's not doing the same thing over and over, it's not being on that hamster wheel, it's learning a lesson and moving on. Now, go on to the internet and look up 8s. There's different meanings, but for Melanie, that's what I got. Susu,
Did you say they fed the dogs do this?
No, I said I took my water pill for 2 days. Babies and got COVID.
once you, this is for Susu. Once you get yourself out of your own self-imposed prison within your head, no, they're not going to be there immediately. There is a possibility of them showing up, but for whatever there's some kind of self-imposed prison around you. There's some kind of self-imposed prison that you stuck around you that you're not even going to notice it when that person is there. And it's about not trying to find that soulmate and I'm not being rude here. It's not about finding that soulmate connection into somebody else. It's almost like you're not healed. You're not healed from another situation. So even when that person does show up, you won't recognize who they are, if that makes sense. So it's time to start working on self. Now is not the time. I'm getting 2024 if you put the work in, because right now life's pretty much a puzzlement as far as love goes. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship right now or not. I mean, whether you are or not, it doesn't matter. There is bright hopes and prospects for you. Normally I'd say this is a yes card, but you have to be open for it. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Normally I don't normally do this, but let's do it. Yeah, you have to liberate yourself from a toxic past. Right? You have the skills to do this. It's whenever you heal up from the past from the past. Whenever you heal this up and close one door, then that's when stuff's probably gonna. That's 2024. It just depends on you. Okay. And soulmate, I don't know why I'm saying this, but it seems like that soulmate word is used way too much. Okay, sometimes it's a life partner, and they can be just as great as a soulmate. Because actually, turmoil and pain comes a lot of times, not for all soulmates. This is just what I've seen. Turmoil and pain comes along with soulmates and twin flames. Okay, they don't always work out. And for others, you may be finding the love of your life. Okay, this is just personal opinion. Okay, let's see what we got here. Awesome, Karen. Well, I hope that helped, Miss Susu. Like I said, there's healing that has to be done. 2024, and I don't necessarily think it's going to. I can't answer if you're going to have your soulmate or not, because here's the thing. I think you're going to have the opportunity to have the best life partner you can have. You know what I mean? Sometimes we miss the apples before the cart. There's an apple laying on the ground. That's all you see. That's all you can focus on. But you're offered the whole cart. For some reason, that's going to apply to you big time. Okay, one more, and then I will be popping off here because I will be getting back on here at 7 for the live, and I'm going to take a break. And who all's in the local area while I'm waiting? Who all's in the local area? You know what? And if I could flip this around real quick, I'm going to get Janice, who's sitting here just dancing and cooing at a baby. Who's in the local area? All right, as long as you're open to it, that's what you're going to be getting. I'm not necessarily seeing it being a soulmate, but life partner. This is like, I don't see anything where you're going wrong with it at all. whoever's in the local area right now, I'm going to take a break here pretty quick. If one more question, then I'm off here. Okay, one more. And if you guys are new, make sure you like Roosters Peacock. Don't just follow it. Don't just follow it. Make sure you like it. And this is done on Coffee Time Tarot, but I have some connection issues sometimes, or I'm just terrible with computers is what my problem is. Part of the time. Sometimes it's actual influx on the internet. But make sure you like Coffee Time Tarot as well, because I do bounce around. And I'm on YouTube on Roosters Peacock Tarot, and I'm on Patreon on Roosters Peacock Tarot. I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to take a break. Patreon people, I will be getting to the 2023s. So you guys on here, you like my readings and stuff. I'm on the platform on Patreon on Roosters Peacock Tarot. It's for members only. It's $4.44, and you don't just get one video, you get all of them. And I just uploaded a bunch of them. I'm getting ready to do 2023s, and you guys will see that way ahead. And for everybody who else is not on that platform with me, who is not a member, you'll get it the first day of 2023. Everybody else, you get it early. And I just did I did a bunch. I did November's and December's in, what was it, October, guys? The members only on Patreon, they got those in October. They got their November's and December's, and all other extra readings that I might have done. I don't know what else I uploaded, but I was slamming it out. I got those all up there. You're welcome. That's what I put up there, and they had it in October. They had their November's and December's in October, and then everybody else, I released them on the 1st of the month. So November's, even though it was done in October, was released on November's 1st. December's, done in October, released on December 1st to everybody else. So it's on Roosters Peacock. You guys can find it. All right, guys, I am tired. I have been reading all day, but I will be doing a live again for the drawing here at Two Broke Girls in Jerseyville, Illinois, 1610 South State Street. I will definitely be here at 7 o'clock because I'm going to be recording it. So if you guys in the local area, you haven't got your tickets, they're $2. All right, I'm not sure if we have any more bags left that were $1. They were worth $15 to $25 a piece. Some of the bags were worth almost $200 a piece, and you paid $1 a piece. All right, so if you haven't got your tickets, $2 a piece. No limit on tickets. So if you want them, better come get them because it's 6:02 and the drawing is at 7. They've got some cookies down here. They've got some snacks and stuff. And like I said, I'm around here until probably, I don't know, I'll be after the drawing. And if any readings come in, $10 for 3-card draw. If you want a little bit longer reading, normally I'm $65 an hour. I'll do it for $20. We'll get to the not just the, okay, here's the general. I'll get to all of it. Like I will show you. Like we'll get the 3 cards, and you'll be like, okay, well, what's going to happen? I'll show the end result is what I'll do. And those are $20 just today. All right? So I'll be out of here probably 7:45 unless there's readings walk in. All right, guys. I will talk to you later, and I appreciate your time. Have a great weekend. Bye.